YouTube. What's up? It's your boy Original Dog Man. I have a video. I'm about to do this video response to this dude named Savvy Guy, and um, you guys can hear what he has to say, and I'm gonna respond to it. Um, to a lot of the stuff that he says. So let's watch this video. And the title of his
Guys,
video
happy Sunday. How you got?
is "Not Caring About What People Say or Think." But he wanted to say in the title, you guys can go back and look at it. It's really not caring about what people say or think. But he's got not carrying. So let's just listen. Forget all the visuals and shit or whatever. You guys can watch it on your own. It's just a response video. I'm not gonna try to edit this or do anything special like I used to. I don't care about that. It's just a message. For those of you who are interested in objective truth. So let's watch this shit here. Let's listen to what he says. I'm gonna stop it. This video is not gonna be edited. It's just gonna play all the way through. Like I said, all the way through. It's gonna be truthful. I got me my coffee, and we will critique what he says. We will correct what he says, and make sense of why he's wrong. Okay. So let's go. Let's listen.
Us doing today. I want to talk to you guys very, very quick about no longer caring what people think. I mean, I'm sure all of
He wants to talk about no longer caring about what people think. Let's focus on that, what he said there. He is no longer he's no longer caring about what people think. I want you guys to remember that.
us at some point in our lives, we put a lot of emphasis on what people thought, but
we put a lot of emphasis on what people thought or what people think. Okay? But let's continue.
I've come to the realization, like, we as human beings, we all live different kind of lifestyles, right?
As human beings, we all live different kinds of lifestyle. To an extent, what he said there is true, but to another extent, we're all living the same typical type of lifestyle. We all have phones. Basically, in general, we are doing the same types of things that other people are doing. We like the same types of things that other people like. We want to drive fancy cars like or even a regular car, or even a reliable car that other people have. We want to watch internet. There's things that we do that are similar. But this dude here, I don't know what he's thinking, but let's pay attention, because like I said, he makes no sense, and everything that he says that comes out of his mouth goes in my ear. It registers as ignorance.
And everybody experiences different in life.
Everybody experiences things differently in life. To an extent, that is true. To another extent, we all experience the same thing. We're all living in the same world. We're all breathing the same air. We all speak the same God, Yahweh. When we breathe in, when we breathe out, we say God's name when we're born, and when we die, it's the last name that we call out is God's name, Yahweh. Yahweh. It's the same freaking God that we all know.
So, due to the fact that everyone's experience in life is different, I'm not caring what other people got to say no more. I'm not caring what other people think anymore, because people gonna think what they want.
Bam. He just made an absolute truth claim. He does not care about what people think. He does not care about what people say. I want anyone who watches this video and up to this point to remember this. Remember those words that come out of his mouth. Remember, it's not what goes into a man's mouth that defiles him. It's what comes out that defiles him.
Want to think. They're going to feel how they want to feel. People are narcissists at heart, and there's nothing you can do to change how people feel.
That's the duality of every person. We all have good and we all have bad. What we choose to evoke is what makes us either bad or good. And to say that you're not going to listen to anyone and you're not going to pay attention to anyone because we all have good and bad is straight bullshit. We can take something that's good from someone or something that's reliable or something that's decent for us or what people think or say and bring it into our own lives and enrich our lives. We don't necessarily have to take everything bad, but for some reason, you think that's all that everyone has is bad stuff to say. You can take advice from people. But this dude doesn't think that you can because everything that people say, it doesn't matter to him. He's not going to pay attention. This is his words, which is ignorant.
So, with that being said, don't spend your time and your energy worried about how other people feel. I know when you're young.
Don't spend your time and your energy on about what other people feel. See, that makes no sense to me because sometimes what other people feel shouldn't matter to you. If you care about someone else, if you care about your brothers or your neighbors, you're going to care about how they feel. That's just plain and simple as that. You care about your mom, your sister, that's part of maturity. And this dude doesn't know what maturity is. And let me explain to you people what maturity is. When you're a kid or when you're a toddler, only thing you care about is sipping off of your mama's titty, sleeping, then taking a shit. That's it. When you become a toddler, you care about your toys, eating and sleeping and shitting and defecating. Okay, that's your toddler. When you become a teen, you care about more and more and more and more. You care about your school, you care about your friends, you care about eating, you care about your family, your brothers, your sisters. When you become a young adult in your teens, early teens, you care about more. You're gaming, you care about this. The older that you get, the more that you care about. When you have a husband or a wife, you care about your wife. You love your wife. You love your husband. You love your children. When you get a little bit older, you care about your house, the white picket fence, the car that you have. You start having more responsibilities that you have to care about. When you become older, you care about the universe. You care about the environment. You care about your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors. That is what maturity is. Caring and loving more and more and more. That's what true maturity is, people. But this dude doesn't understand. Let's go on.
When you're a teenager, when you're in your 20s, you care about what your peers think. Um, you have a tendency to put a lot of stock in what other people think and how other people feel. But, the older you get, you stop caring how other people feel.
That's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. The older you get, you stop caring about the bullshit, but you care more and more about other people as you mature. See that what he said? That's bullshit. Straight garbage.
And you stop caring what other people think. And that's the level that I'm at now in my life. I don't really care how other people feel.
That's the level he is at his life right now. I'm 50, he's 35. I care more and more about people. I care more and more about the things that people go through because guess what? I've been through it and I don't want nobody else to go through what the fuck I've been through. I've been through a whole hell lot. I got here on my channel, me going to the psychologist, and the psychologist told me I should have been killed myself a long time ago. So I don't want nobody to go through what I've gone through. And I know for a fact that a lot of people on this earth today, if they were to walk my shoes, they would have killed themselves not even halfway through my lifetime because of what I've been through. But let's continue to share what he has to say.
No more. I don't care what people think no more because I realize you can't change how people feel. People are going to.
Of course you can change how someone feels. You can change how someone feels if their feeling is subjectively wrong and doesn't have objective truth behind their feelings. This guy doesn't know. Well, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a second, man. Yeah, give me a second. I'll play it for you. Let me finish this video.
feel the way that they feel, and that's that. And everybody's reality is different. So,
Nope.
if a person is not living your reality, if a person is not experiencing the things that you've experienced,
Look, everyone is living in the same reality, but everyone has a different experience of that reality. See, that's the thing he doesn't understand. We're all sharing the same reality. We're all living in the same space and time and same reality, but in our minds, we have different experiences because we have different perspective of that reality. That's what he should say. This is what he doesn't understand. Let's continue.
in your life, if a person hasn't been through the things that you've been through in your life, they'll never understand.
Yes, some people can understand what you've been through, and some people have experienced more than you. But to sit up here and say that you're not going to listen to no one because no one has been through what you've been through, bruh, some people have been through what you've been through, plus some.
They'll just never understand, guys. So, with that being said, I'm out here walking, just going for walks, clearing my head.
That's the one thing you should never do. The one thing you should never do is go and clear your head. The one thing you should do, if anything, is go and evaluate yourself. Think about the things that you've done and how you can correct them. Think about how to deal with the situation instead of just clearing it, instead of just running from your problems. You going and clearing your head, that's not going to help you.
Always going for walks, clearing my mind. But I just want to tell you guys, don't put a lot of stock in what people got to say.
Sometimes you can put a lot of stock in what people have to say. For a long time, people used to say, build your credit up. It'll help you get things and help you in life and move your life a little bit easier. I never listened to that. But now that I'm older, my credit is starting to go up because now I'm learning that as I go, I need to start building my credit. So that's something that people have said to me over the years that I just ignored, that I should have taken value to. I should have paid attention. I should have listened to what people were saying when they say build your credit. Now that my credit is getting higher and I'm building my credit, I'm way better off now. So yeah, you can take advice from people and you can listen to what people say and how they feel. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a difference between just listening and doing that and truly discerning what people say and taking heed and taking what's valuable from what they say instead of taking what's invaluable and then using that invaluable stuff to ruin your life. Separate the good from the bad, bruh. Not just separate everyone. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Just don't do it, guys. Because at the end of the day, these people, they not doing nothing for you. So while you putting...
Look, everyone can do something for you. Everyone can do something for you. Because here's how that works. For the people who want to do good to you and do good to you, take that from them. And people who don't want to do good to you and people who want to harm you, you can actually learn from that. So you can learn from the good and the bad. You can take from the good and the bad and somehow make it positive. See, it's the energy within you. If you harbor nothing but positive energy, even the negative energy that comes into you, that is given to you by someone else, you flip it within yourself and send it back out into the world as positive energy. What you say makes no sense to me.
So much emphasis on how other people see you and what they feel about you and what they think about you. At the end of the day, they're not living your life. And at the end of the day...
Okay, that's true. But you can also take into consideration what people feel about you and what people say about you, because sometimes what they say and what they feel is true. If I didn't put on deodorant today and I went to work and people smell me and people say, man, John, you stink. Do you not think I'm going to take heed and pay attention to my body odor? Because I don't want to go around stinking, because that's me. I don't want to give people the view that I walk around stinking every day, because I don't want to stink, because that is my opinionated value of myself. So yeah, I'm gonna take heed to what they say, and I'm gonna go home and smell my underarm and say, "Damn, you did stink today, man. Make sure you put deodorant tomorrow." Valuable lesson learned. What they feel and what they say can have and hold value for yourself or towards you.
They haven't been through the struggle that you've been through. See, life is different for everybody. That's what a lot of people are too ignorant to understand. Life is different for everybody. Everyone has a different experience.
And what you're too ignorant to understand is that some people have more experience in life than you do, bruh.
In life. So no one's reality is the same. So
no one's reality is the same. No, that's the wrong statement. No one's experience is the same. We all share the same reality.
Don't worry about people and what they got to say, their opinions of you, because at the end of the day, if they've been through what you've been through,
some people's opinions are objectively truthful. Those are the opinions that you need to take heed to. Now, other people's opinions may not be true. Then you can exclude that. That's what you should say.
If they had lived your life, they probably would have annihilated themselves a long time ago.
Yeah, true.
If they had lived your reality.
That may be true. But then again, there's some people, other people's experiences that you can't handle, my dude. So you're not the only strong one here. And that's the big mistake. That's the biggest mistake someone can ever make, is to assume that their life is worse than the next person. See, the same mistake that you're saying that other people make right now, you're making that mistake. You are a hypocrite when it comes to this, bro. You are a hypocrite that you don't even understand that you're fumbling over your own mistake. You're violating and contradicting your own words. And you don't see it. That's what's sad.
Everybody don't have the same reality in life. Everybody don't have the same experiences.
Oh, now you say it. So reality and experiences, those are two different things, bro. Experiences is dependent upon the way you think and the way you perceive the world around you. But we all share the same reality. What we don't share is the same experiences.
With that being said, don't allow the ignorant opinions of others. Don't put no stock in it. Don't put no.
So, you are here expressing your opinion to others, and you want people to accept your opinion, but you won't accept other people's opinion. So you're basically telling me not to accept your opinion here. But I'm not, because you want to know why? Because you're violating yourself, bro. You're violating your own words. You're violating your own theology or your own ideology with your own freaking words. Don't put stock in what other people say. So that should I not put stock in what you say? Because what you're saying is straight fucking opinion. Huh? Let's continue.
Value in it. Undermine it. Don't pay it no attention. Because people gonna always have opinions. And people gonna always have perceptions. And they gonna feel how they want to feel.
And see, the thing is, what this dude doesn't understand is he doesn't understand the difference between subjective moral values and objective moral duties. This is why he says what he says with ignorance. This is why he says what he says with confidence and ignorance. Where he thinks he's confident about what he's saying, and he's not. Because he does not understand objective truth. He does not understand that there's absolute truth. This is the dude that ignores God and refutes God. He excludes God from his life. This is the dude that does not believe and says that all Christians are ignorant, when the number one fact is it is someone who believed, or a Christian, that has created most of these Ivy League colleges. It is someone, a Christian or someone who believed in a God that has created 99% of the medical things that have been discovered in the medical field. And 99% of all things ever created and invented was created and invented by someone who believed in a God. They were a Christian. 99% of all the hospitals created was created by a Christian. Someone who believed in a God. The smartest man on earth with an IQ of over 200 believes and knows that there is a God. But you want to say all Christians are ignorant. Huh? But let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you have to say about this.
What I had to understand in life, it don't matter how good you are to people. It don't matter how nice you are to people.
Okay, number one mistake is you saying that people are good. It don't matter how good people. Number one mistake, no one is good. No one. And until you face this reality, till you face this objective truth, the shit that you say like this makes no fucking sense to me. None whatsoever. What's up? I smell. Exactly. There has to be a clockmaker. There has to be footprints in the sand. There is a creator. And he actually said that in order for anything to begin, there has to be time, space, and matter to come into existence at the same time. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth all at the same time. The Bible, the book of Genesis is a timeline, and it says, and this happened, and then this happened, and this happened, all throughout Genesis, and this happened, and this happened. It's in chronological fucking order. God created the heavens in one sentence. God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens, and in the beginning was time, the heavens was space, and the earth was matter. And then for anything to exist, all three have to come into existence at the same goddamn time. I know I'm not using God's name in vain because I said G-O-T, goddamn time. If you have space and time without matter, you got nothing. If you have matter and space without time, when the fuck are you going to put it? If you have time and matter without space, where the fuck are you going to put it? They all have to come into existence at the same time. The God of the Bible actually said this. Yahweh. That's his name, people. You said his name when you were first born, and you're going to say his name when you die. Regardless. There's nothing you can do about it. Those are the first words spoken, and going to be the last word spoken is his name. So you have no choice but to say his name. But are you going to say his name in vain, or are you going to say his name with belief? Because when you die and you don't believe in him, you're saying his name in vain. And that is a sin. Let's continue with what this dude says.
People gonna feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm starting to realize when it comes to human beings, it's best not to be too nice to people, because when you're too nice to people, they think you're dumb, they think you're slow, and they feel they can disrespect you. So what I
to some degree, he does say that, but at the same time, if you're nice to the right people, it'll come back and people will treat you kindly, and people will respect you, and people will help you if you treat others with kindness. There's this channel called SB Mowing. This dude goes around cutting people's yards for free every week, and he's built his channel on cutting yards for free because of his kindness out of his heart. And you want to know what? God blesses him double back with his channel. He has, I believe, over 1 million subscribers that help and donate to this dude all the time because he does free work. Every week, this dude does free. He even hurts himself sometimes. He cut his leg, had to go to the hospital for like a week or two. And he came back and finished the job out of the kindness of his heart. And you know what this dude has done on YouTube? This dude has made other people in the lawn, in the garden and lawn scope of things, people who do gardening work and all this other stuff, they started doing their channel, doing and mowing yards and cleaning up yards for free all over the United States. And I've seen like, I don't know, 6 different YouTube channels where people are cleaning up other people's yards for fucking free out of the kindness of their hearts. And you know what? God is blessing these people. So what he says here makes no damn sense to me, man.
I'm learning the older that I get, 35 going on 36 this year, it's best to not be too nice to people, because being real nice and friendly to people, that gives people the confidence to disrespect you.
Know your people and use your discernment. You can be nice to certain people. Other people, you have to use your judgment. That's why God has given us the ability to judge others. Judge others righteously. But if you don't have the ability to judge others, of course you're going to be nice to the wrong person because you don't have God. You don't know who God is.
They feel like they can try you. So
yeah, people are going to try you all the time. But there's two routes you can take. You can turn the other cheek. You can play ignorant, or you can let them win. One or the other. Whatever route you choose to take, that's upon you and your mistake and your subjective ignorance.
To learn it's good to set parameters and boundaries up when it comes to dealing with folks. And that's the level that I'm at now in life. Because see, as a grown man, you gotta have parameters and boundaries up because you can't allow nobody to disrespect you and come at you any kind of way. It's a certain level of dominance that you have to have as a man.
And here we go with the dominant shit, the alpha male type shit, the alpha male type attitude. There's no such thing as a fucking alpha male. But the dominant shit, that belongs to the primitive people. That belongs to someone who's primitive, the eight man cave day type shit. We're now living in a different type of world where things are much more complicated than being just dominant. Dominant how? Muscle-wise, strength-wise, mind-wise, ability-wise, work-wise, money-wise. How dominant are you? What kind of dominance do you have? Because there's different kind of dominance. It's not just caveman days where you can pull a female's hair and drag her into the cave and rape the shit out of her. It's totally different today. There's mind games being played. And unless you have the power of discernment and the spirit of the sword and the fruits of the spirit, then you got nothing. You got nothing if you don't have God's armor on. The devil will play you just like he's playing you in this video. You spell carrying wrong. You spell carrying as in carrying something, not carrying about what people say or think. It's not carrying, it's caring about what people say or think. But no, you spelled it wrong. Even your title of your video is fucking ignorant.
That's the level that I'm on now. That's why I don't.
Yeah, this is the level that you on now, bro. Straight ignorant level.
Believe in being super nice to people, and that's a character flaw that I can own up and man up and take.
Being super nice is a character flaw? Really? You believe that? You believe that being super nice is a character? No. I think that being super nice is actually harder and a lot more difficult to master than being mean. It's easy to be mean, bruh. But being super nice, that's taking you to the next level. That's not a fucking character flaw. That means you have a lot of fucking strength behind and confidence behind being super nice. Because you had to build up to be this person. You had to go through faith in humanity. You had to go through all the BS that people do in order to be super nice. This is like these dudes in the military, these killers and all these dudes who have seen real war and real tragedies, and they come out the meekest. They come out the nicest people, but if you trigger them, it's on. They built up that character flaw that you said. It's not a character flaw, bro. This is strength being exhumed. This is strength. Being super nice is a power, man. Being super nice is a strength. It's not something to smirk at and think that it's mere weakness. Being super nice is not a character flaw. Being super nice is something to be proud of. Because not everyone in humanity can do it. Being mean and being a bitch, I've done that. That's easy to do. But being super nice to people who don't deserve it, and you exude that, and then they take on that trait, because what you give out, other people take in. The positive energy that you push out, other people take it in. And being super nice is a fucking power. is a superhero power. You out of your mind when you say it's a character flaw. You out your rabbit ass mind, man.
I've been too nice to people in the past. And one thing I'm starting to realize about being real nice and friendly to people, people think you're dumb and slow when you're really nice. And
I'm gonna tell you with me, put it like this. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I've helped a lot of people. And a lot of people have wronged me. And people who have really wronged me and really meant dirt to me, God is taking care of them. I didn't ask for any vengeance or nothing like that. God is taking care of some of these people. Now, there was a few that I asked God to take care of, and he's done that. But what I was able to do when I was being nice to other people was I was able to look them in their eye and say, you've wronged me, and I've been super nice to you. And you know what other people did? Hold their head down in front of me, in front of my face. See, I was a man. I was able to look at a person. I'm going to tell you what happened just recently. I needed a new car. I made an appointment for 11 o'clock. And when I got there, they were busy. And I said, hey, I made an appointment. The dude said, there's one person ahead of you. And I was there at 11 o'clock. He said, there's one person ahead of you, then you can become. I waited there for almost 3 fucking hours, and there were 7 people went ahead of me. And then when the dude finally called me, I asked him, and he was walking me to the office. I asked him, I said, say, bro, I said, he sat down and he asked me for my driver's license. He said, I need your driver's license. He didn't shake my hand. He didn't introduce himself. He didn't say nothing like that. And I said, this is how you do business? I said, I'm a man. I told him just like this. I had a friend with me, and he sat right next to me because he had to bring me up there because my car was broke. And so I went in there and I asked him, I said, before we start this process here that we're about to do, I said, are you a man? He said, yeah, I'm a man. I said, I'm a man of my word. I said, you told me that I was next in line. I had waited there for 3 hours and 7 people went ahead of you. And I let this dude have it at the dealership. I let this dude have it in front of my friend. My friend was a tough dude. He didn't know I was like this. He didn't know I was a dude who spoke my fucking word in front of people and did it face to face and look at another motherfucker in his face and be a man. I said, dude, you told me I was next in line. I said, but I was 7. I watched 7 people go up ahead of me. I said, how you want me to do business with you when you can't keep your word? He said, I don't have to have your business. I said, yes, you do. I said, you advertise. I said, you advertise on the internet. You advertise on TV, but you don't want my business. I said, they need to fire you as a manager because this is not how this works. He said, I don't have to. I said, and first of all, I didn't have an appointment with you. I had an appointment with Matt. And he said, there's Matt out there. I said, well, you need to get Matt and tell him I'm next. He said, no, you can go out there and tell Matt. So I was a man. I said, I'll go out there and I'll tell Matt myself. So I went out there. Matt was with some other people. I said, excuse me, Matt. I said, when you're done, I'm next in line.
Okay.
I said, when you're done, I'm next in line. Let me get this off of here. And so Matt said, okay. And so the other dude I didn't deal with. I just kept looking at this dude. Every time he passed me by, this dude could not look me in my eye. And that's the power of truth. When a motherfucker can't look you in the eye like a man and cower down because what you did was righteous and what you did was right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I waited there. I made an appointment for 11. And I asked the dude, I said, I made an appointment for 11. He said, all these other people made an appointment too. I said, really? All these other people made an appointment too, but I was at 11. So why did 7 people go before me? And dude couldn't say nothing, bro. He said, oh, we just busy on a Saturday. I was like, man, then what's the point of making an appointment? He come up with some excuse. So that's the power of truth. That's the power of objective truth and doing what's right. Not just doing what's good, but doing what's right. This is what this dude here, he doesn't understand. How to be a man in front of another man and look another man in the eye and say, this is what it is. If you can't handle that, I don't have to agree to disagree. I'm going to agree with myself and say that I'm right, and I'm going to disagree with you, and we could do whatever. Because I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. Yes. Yes, it does. Eugene, yes, it does. Or I smell. I smell, is that you, Eugene? All right, let me go here. Say yes or no, dude. All right, let me finish this video. Let's go.
They feel like they can disrespect you and come at you sideways until you show them something else. See,
at Wells Fargo, we get it. You started your...
Until you show them something else. I doubt this dude has really showed many people much of anything. This dude, this dude has no battle scars. Let me finish this video.
business to spend time on the things you love.
My bad on the advertisement, man. I don't pay for this shit.
Not banking.
Oh, and he monetized his channel, so he's looking for money. Like I said, it's all about money. He wants money. He got advertisement running, ad revenue.
That's why we offer business checking, payments, and lending.
Y'all know I don't do that. You won't catch one advertisement on my channel. If you do, let me know, because it's not supposed to be.
All in one place. You're good at business. We're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
Damn, he's got double ads running. Sometimes there's triple ads on this motherfucker. Yeah, we can skip. All right, let's go.
what a lot of people fail to realize is that Geminis.
Oh my God. Here you go with the fucking this astrological bullshit. This fucking zodiac book. Oh my fucking God. Man, get the fuck out of here.
In this zodiac sign, we got two personalities. That's the thing about Geminis. You piss a Gemini.
Everyone has two personalities, bro. It's the duality within us, good and bad. We have that ability. Fuck out of here, man. This dumb witchcraft shit he talking about.
Oh, you'll see a side you don't want to see. That's the thing.
That's the thing about it. Everyone has that Everyone has the good and bad side, my dude. Gemini's and the whole fives. You don't want to see the other side. You know how stupid you sound right now, man? Huh?
And I don't get too caught up in astrology and zodiac signs, but it is some truth to that stuff. You piss a Gemini off, and you will see the Undertaker.
I'm a Pisces. You piss me off, and you will see the Undertaker. You piss a lot of people off, you will see the Undertaker. Every type of person has murdered type different zodiac signs and different birthmarks and all birth signs have killed. Everyone has that ability, bro. It's our duality, bro. But not many of you people out here understand truth and understand subjective moral values. You don't. You don't. You really don't. And you need to go study that.
You'll see another side you don't want to see. But I had to learn in my life, and I'm seeing it the older that I get, don't worry about people's opinions and what they got to say, because people gonna always have opinions. And if a person hasn't been through the problems, and if they haven't faced the adversities that
here's now he's repeating himself. You're repeating yourself, bro. You're just repeating yourself. You don't really do that until the end of your video. It's not the end. You're in the middle. Why repeat yourself? If you know anything about anything, you know that you reiterate everything that you said in the beginning. You do it at the end, all in all. But no, you don't know that.
You face, they'll never understand you. They'll never fathom you because they haven't lived your life. So if a person has never lived your life, if they never weathered the storm that you've weathered, dismiss anything they got to say, because what they got to say is irrelevant. It holds no weight. It holds no validity at all. See, most people are narcissists. And what I had to learn in my life is that you can't worry about people's opinions, because if a person hasn't lived your life, if they haven't had the problems you've had in life, what can they?
No one has lived your life. That's the point. No one has lived your life, but some have lived more experiences in their lives than you have. And therefore, there's many people out here that can give you some advice, and some of their opinions hold water. Some of their opinions have weight. Do you understand that what you're saying is caca?
Tell you. It's nothing that they really can tell you because they haven't lived your life and they haven't been through the things that you've been through in life. So don't mind what they got to say. And that's what I had to learn in my life when it comes to dealing with folks. Do not worry about what these people got to say.
You want to know what? You probably prejudged a lot of people and didn't really adhere to what they had to say when some of that stuff could have been a valuable lesson to you. That's what I take from this video. That you dismissed a lot of valuable information to help your life. That's what I'm getting from you, bro. That the only opinion that ever matters is your own. When that is one of the biggest mistakes that anyone can ever make. To take their own opinion as truth. You cannot use your own opinion or your own words to confirm that your own words are truthful. Because the number one person that we lie to the most is who? Ourselves. And unless you hold God's truth within you, God's objective truth within you, then your opinion doesn't really matter at all. But some people have objective truth and they have God with them. This is why sometimes their opinions matter.
I know when we're young, we tend to hold a lot of stock and put a lot of value in what other people think and what other people got to say. But the older you get, you start to realize that what people think and their opinions don't matter. Because at the end of the day, they haven't lived your life. They haven't been through what you've been through, and they haven't experienced.
He just repeated it, what he said 3 times, man. I believe what he said. He repeated what he said 3 damn times. Get to the point, man.
The things that you've experienced. So if a person has not lived your life and they haven't been through all the amounts of hell that you've been through, why place value in what they got to say? If they think you're dumb,
even if they think you're dumb and stupid or whatever, sometimes what people say matters. What people say is truthful. I'm repeating my fucking self because of you.
Slow. If they think whatever they think, let them think it. Because at the end of the day, they haven't lived your life. They haven't faced the adversity that you faced in life. See, I've never been the type of person to throw shade at people and, judge people in a negative way, because I always try to put myself in other people's position. And I always try to tell myself, you never know a person's circumstance. You never know their circumstance. And I know nowadays, people going through all kind of stuff nowadays. People may look normal and they may look like everything is good, but they could be dealing with all.
Now here he goes saying that people are going through things. This is what I wanted to hit on right here. Here he goes talking about people going through all kind of things, and they're going through. Just listen.
Kind of hell internally. You go home with them, they could be dealing with all kind of hell. This is why I've never been the type of person.
So when people go through all kind of experiences and all kind of hell, people going through all kind of things, do you not think that validates what they think and what they do and how they perceive the world also? That they've gone through the hell, that they're going through the hell, and what they say matters? Because you've been through the hell, and what you say in your own opinion matters, right? Or will you contradict what you're saying? Because this is what you're doing. You're contradicting what you're saying. You're violating your own words by bringing this up. By saying that people go through hell. You're violating, man.
And to throw shade at people. I've never been the type of person to come down hard on people. I feel people like that are just insensitive narcissists, because you don't know a person's struggle. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know the kind of life they've lived. And this is what's giving me the confidence to not care what other people think anymore.
Damn. Did he not just contradict? Oh, you don't know what people going through. You don't know their struggles. You don't know their experiences they've been through. This is why I have the confidence to say, fuck you. But at the same time, my experiences has been hard. You don't know my walk. You don't know what I've been through. So listen to what I have to say. The fuck? What kind of message are you sending here, bro? Like, what's your message? Is your message people who've been through shit listen to what they say? Or is your message people who've been through shit don't listen to what they say? Because you just straight split that fucking truth. You just straight put that you just straight divided that shit like soft butter. Like there was no solidity to it. There was no context in that shit. What you're saying violates what you're saying. And this is what I watched a few of your videos, bro. I really have. And I've been wanting to make a video on other shit that you said, because a lot of your videos is just extra buttery. That's what a lot of your videos is. It has no real context to it, bro. Has nothing. Nothing, bro.
That's what's giving me the confidence to not worry about what people think of me, because at the end of the day, if a person...
Confidence out of ignorance. That's what this is about. Confidence out of ignorance. Many people have it.
Has not lived your life, if they haven't experienced the things that you've experienced, don't pay them no attention. What do they know? Are they living your life? Are they going through the hell that you're going?
No, they're going through their own hell. And they're going through their own experiences. And sometimes we go through what they go through. Sometimes they go through what we go through in certain instances. We may not go through everything they go through, but we do go through some of the same shit that we all go through. You know? Sometimes other people go through the same struggles. Sometimes people get their electric cut off and they have to deal. Sometimes people get their water cut off and they have to deal. Many people have gone through that. So sometimes a lot of us, many of us, and all of us will lose loved ones or have lost a loved one. And they got to go through that experience. Sometimes different loved ones. And every loved one is a different type of experience and a different type of hurt and a level of hurt that we have to deal with. So yeah, some of us and many of us are going to go through some of the same experiences, and we can give our opinions and we can give our words and our sympathy, and we can do that. That's how we help each other. That's how we grow. We care. That's how we mature. We care about each other. But nah, I don't know about you. Don't know about you, buddy. Your words is on a lot of your videos. If I make another video on another one of your videos, you're going to see how wrong you really are and how many people you're leading over that clip, because you're just like the blind leading the blind, man.
Through in life. Is life giving them the beatdown of a lifetime? No, life is probably not giving them the beatdown of a lifetime. And I know everyone has.
A lot of people have been given the beatdown of a lifetime. A lot of us have. A lot of us have gone through some shit that will break a normal man down. A lot of us have gone through some shit that make a normal man kill himself. Oh, yeah.
Challenges in their life, but some people catch more hell in life than others.
Oh, you finally admit that. Okay.
So if a person hasn't endured the amount of hell that you've endured in life, if they haven't been through the things that you've been through, don't pay them no attention.
That's not necessarily true. Some people can go through an experience that you have never experienced, and they can give you advice. You may go through more. Some people may go through less, but that doesn't invalidate what they've been through. If you've never gone through a trouble that they've gone through, sure, someone who's been through less can actually give you some opinions and some advice, and you should take that with what is it? Caution. You can take that with caution. Take that with tact. With an open heart, an open mind. Yeah.
They just talking out of their behind. They just running their mouth, saying stuff that don't matter. Because a lot of people make speculations about people, and a lot of people run their mouth about stuff they don't know nothing about. So you got some people, they think they so smart and they think they so clever, but really they so dumb. And a lot
like you, huh? Like you, not caring about what people say or think. Your title is jacked up, and you capitalize every word, every other word. You think you're smart, huh?
a lot of people need to understand a degree does not make you intelligent. Just because you got a college degree,
That's true, but it helps. It can help. If you want it and if you let it, you can help. A degree can help. I don't have a degree. But you don't want to know what? I read. I read books like this. The Art of War. David Icke. And the Truth Shall Set You Free. I read books. So I don't need to go to college to get a certain level of intelligence, but it does help. Putting in work does help. That's what college is all about. College isn't about really learning much. College is about putting in work. That you learn.
could still be a fool. So at the end of the day, don't mind what other people got to say. Don't care what they think.
Wrong message. Wrong message.
That's one thing I had to learn. And I'm really to a point in my life, I could care less what other people think. I'm past that phase. Once you get into your 30s, you start not to care so much about how other people perceive you. Let me get a thumbs up in the comments of this video. Guys, we at 8,400 and some subscribers.
8,400 and some subscribers, and you monetizing your videos for that cheddar. Sound like another corporate cocksucker to me. But, you know, he wants a thumbs up. I don't give a fuck if you thumbs up this video or not. I really don't. I don't get any money for this. I don't get paid for this bullshit. I do this because I want to do this. I do this for me. And if people want to tag along, you can tag along. But I don't have to dedicate myself. I'm free. I'm free. I'm not dedicated to YouTube. I ain't trying to make a living out of this shit. I'm a free soul. And this dude right here, he bought and paid for it by YouTube. You see the ad revenue running in this shit? Peace the fuck out. This is the truth, the original dog man.